I'm Kinsey Hall and I'm from Newport Beach, California. My dad's in the Army, he's in military intelligence, and he's been in the Army for 20 years. I lived in places like Texas, California, Arkansas, Florida, and Washington. A military brat is any child whose parents in the military. My dad's been deployed twice. He's been in Afghanistan for a year and in Guantanamo Bay for a year.
You know, as a mom, you want to protect your kids and not have them fearful of things of, is my dad going to come home? Is he going to call the next day?
I started Brat Pack 11 because my dad was deployed in Afghanistan and it was really hard on my little sister and I. My parents didn't want us focusing on the negatives so much because I would find out about attacks going on even though my mom didn't want me to know, but I would always find out.
The struggles that a military brat faces is always having to go to a new school, being the new kid, constantly moving. I think never feeling like you really have a place to call home. Always wondering if your parent who is deployed is coming home. You know, you don't have that stability of dad's coming home or mom's coming home from work and they're going to help me with homework today.
I was fearful about my dad being injured. It came up a lot, and my mom would be on the phone. She would hear about attacks, and I would hear, and it was really hard on my little sister and I, because we would my little sister would cry herself to sleep.
The fears of dealing with a child whose parents are deployed. Are you giving them everything they need? Are you making them feel safe? Are you giving them every opportunity that a regular child would have?
Brat Pack 11 is a nonprofit organization for military kids whose parents have been killed in action overseas or have been severely injured to help make their dreams come true.
My initial reaction to Kinsey wanting to help others was I was just proud of her, just very proud.
And you're there greeting your soldier coming home, just to know that they're at home and not being able to have their dad or their husband come home. I think it's a lot of mixed emotions. You're happy that yours is coming home, but your heart is broken for the ones that are not.
Kids don't really understand what it's like to have a parent deployed overseas. It's really hard because there's really no one there for you. I mean, obviously your family, but they're going through a lot too, and when you go to public school like that, they're there for you, but they don't understand what's going on and what you're thinking. And I feel like if we had something for military kids, that there would be people there for them, and I think that's why it's important.
These are the kids that have really sacrificed and given up a lot of their lives for the future of America. Bring everybody together. Let them know that you're there for them, that their parents' sacrifice was not in vain, but that you remember them always. I think it's a great way to show these kids that not only a military community is there and thinking of them, but that the whole world is, that there are other people out there who care.
Hey, James! Oh no!
I wonder where we're going.
I don't know.
Well, it looks like
We all don't know.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good.
I'm so glad you got to come by. Everyone's been planning a very elaborate surprise. Hi.
Hi, I'm Kinsey.
I'm Debbie.
Brat Pack.
You're incredible.
Thank you.
I know all about you.
This is the best way of my life. My name is Kyla Kennedy and I'm on The Walking Dead. I mean, I think it's wonderful considering the situation they were in. This is just like an amazing thing. They're such wonderful people, and I'm glad that I got to meet them, and hopefully we can be friends. Hi, my name is Brighton Charbonnel, and I'm on The Walking Dead as Lizzie.
just to, feel the need to help people, and I think that's like a really good thing, and it's hard to find people that, have much appreciation that they would, really do this and take their time to, help people, and that's a really good quality I find in these wonderful people. And I'm just so glad to be here, and that they let me be a part of this.
Hey guys, I'm Emma Furman from the movie Blended with Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore, and Brat Pack 11 is close to my heart because my passion is acting, and I love it so much. And I love Brat Pack 11 because it helps military brats find their passion, because it's kind of like discovering yourself once you find your passion. So I think it's wonderful what Kinsey Hall is doing, because she's inspiring youth to be active in their community, and she's making dreams come true.
Okay, so here's a little message from Ken. Oh, did she video chat? She did. She sent you a little video message.
My name's Alyssa Sheridan and I'm 17 years old. My stepdad, Gunnery Sergeant Floyd Hawley, lost his life in his last deployment in Afghanistan in 2010. After hearing about my family's story, an extraordinary young woman by the name of Kinsey Hall was inspired to grant me a wish through her self-made organization, Brat Pack 11. Brat Pack 11 has had such a profound impact on my life. Not only did it grant me my wish, but it also inspired me to be a supporter in helping military brats like myself. Kinsey's vision and direction for Brat Pack 11 is so remarkable. Her passion and enthusiasm to give back is truly infectious. I'm humbled and beyond grateful to be a supporter, and I can't wait to be a part in life-changing experiences for such well-deserving children.
Hi, I'm Julia Yeskis. I'm 13 and I'm a military brat. My sister and I, Brat Pack 11, took us to Disneyland. We had a lot of fun doing the rides and getting stuffed bears.
My dad was Captain Rob Yeskis, and he was in the Army. When he was deployed to Afghanistan in 2008, he got injured. He lived a month but died on December 1st, 2008. I will always remember him and always love him. One of the memories that I remember well is going to the lake with him. He would let me sit on his lap and help steer the boat. Then we would swim, tube, and go to the beach and make sandcastles.
If you're reading this, my mama's sitting there. Looks like I only got a one-way ticket over here. I sure wish I could give you one more kiss. And war was just a game we played when we were kids. Well, I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. I'm up here with God and we're both watching over you. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh my soul, it's where my mama always prayed that it would go. And if you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, halfway around the world, I won't be there to see the birth of our little girl. I hope she looks like you, I hope she fights like me, and stands up for the innocent and the weak. I'm laying down my gun, hanging up my boots. Tell Dad I don't regret that I followed in his shoes. in that old